We're coming to the end of our unlicensed football journey. We've gone down the Topps rabbit hole, and we're circling back around to some 2024 Leaf Pro Set football. This time we're doing the Pro Set Pure, because apparently the football we were ripping before was not pure enough. Let's see what we can get. What's going on, everybody? Tyson VS Guard Hub coming back again. This time we are coming back in for a rip of another set of Leaf. This is the 2024 Pro Set Pure Football. This is the 2024 class, so this is last year's class. You know, we're about to start getting some 2025 on the shelf. I've already done some 2025 Leaf Metal Football. This one was one that I was actually wanting to possibly include in the big budget rip that I did, and make sure you check that one out if you haven't. When I was looking at different hobby boxes and stuff and trying to find different sets that I could rip for, under $200 shipped to my door, this was one of the ones that was on the short list. But I already had a couple boxes of Leaf, and I decided to go with those. And then once I found this in stock, I just couldn't get it here in time, so I kind of went with what I had. So finally got it here, and I wanted to actually give it a go and see how it was. We actually did pretty good with the collective. I think the collective is where we ripped pulled the Cam Ward autograph, the dual autograph Cam Ward and Jim Kelly. We also ripped the eclectic, which was a pretty cool set, and then the 2025 Leaf Metal. The Leaf Metal was actually a really cool set. So having this one here on hand, this was one that I really wanted to kind of check out as well, just to see, there is always the chance you get that quad auto or something of the, rookies, guys coming up. Without further ado, we're going to get into it. With this one, it is just like I believe it was the collective. Had 3 base cards, 4 autograph cards per box. So you're getting 7 total cards in here, 4 autos, 3 base cards. That's pretty much it. That's kind of how Leaf rolls. They do have some of their other hobby boxes that they do have actual packs and everything, but for the most part, you're going for single cards. You're going for those autos, going for the good numbered stuff, that sort of thing. So without further ado, let's get it ripped open and take a look. Yes, it is unlicensed. Yes, a lot of people, the purists, don't like it. Talked about it plenty in previous videos. I still don't mind it, because at the end of the day, for the most part, make sure it's actually in a little box there. All right. For the most part, collecting players. I do collect, I'm PC, the Raiders, the A's in baseball. But I do have a bunch of different players that I collect as well. So, when it comes to doing unlicensed stuff, not a big deal. If you're collecting players, you're collecting players. And having a team logo on there shouldn't, be a deterrent to actually collecting the people that you like to collect. So, let's see if I can do this all fancy like and get these cards out of here without giving it up, because I think the last ones I kind of fumbled around and was trying to get them out of the container, and it just wasn't working, and ended up showing off all the cards and everything. So I'm going to see if I can do this without spilling cards everywhere, without giving them up. Let's see if I can slide this in there. There we go. Now if I can flip it over and get these out this way. There we go. Hey, look, I think I got it. I think I got it figured out. So there you have it. Comes in a little plastic case, standard Leaf stuff. You get your little clear acrylic case. Cards are inside there, and then we basically go for it. Alright, looks like the top one is going to be acetate. I'm just going to go ahead and pull them off like this. There we go. And with our first one, we're getting a little Nate Yarnell, 25 of 25. That is on acetate. That back is... I noticed that when I did I think it was the Leaf Metal. Some of the ones that came out were like super scratched up. The back is all... As soon as I got the light to hit it, the back is all scratched up. Holy cow. So there you go. Nate Yarnell, 25/25 bookend on the hollow, little green hollow there on the acetate. Cool looking card. I do like acetate cards. Acetate cards are actually pretty fun. They're cool looking cards if they're done right, if the quality is done right. All right, next one up. Here we go. Rookie Troy Franklin. That is 18/25 Troy Franklin. That would be a college jersey color match. Mr. Oregon Ducks right there. Same thing with that one. If you can see it in the light there, I'm trying to get the light shine on it. The backs of these things are just scratched like crazy. Probably something they need to kind of fix there. Because if you look back at the video I did for Topps with the signature class, with the acetate cards we got out of there, signature class stuff came out looking really good. And finishing off, Christian McCaffrey. Once again, a little bookend if you look for that. 49/49 on the Christian McCaffrey. Kind of hard to tell with the sleeve on there, but yeah, you can kind of see it. That one's all scratched up too. So yeah, the acetate cards coming out here are like super scratched on the back. It kind of sucks. They're good looking cards. I'll give them that. So this should be our first auto. Braden McGregor. That is acetate. Braden McGregor on 2/4. Pure enjoyment. Nice little hollow dots there. Trying to see if it... Oh, there you go. Sparkle. Seeing what they called it here. So this is the Sparkle out of here. It's actually a pretty cool looking card. Like, the cards themselves look cool. This is all acetate. Braden McGregor there. First auto. 2/4. We got 3 autos left. Ooh, this is a cool one. This guy. Yeah, if you watched my Topps video, like, I wanted to throw the signature class boxes out the window. Yeah, signature class mega boxes. The only auto we got was an Isaiah Davis, round 5, pick 38. Late round pick in the draft last year for the Jets. Once again on the Sparkle. As what, 1/6? So Isaiah Davis still hanging out in our packs. Moved away from Topps, went to Leaf. We've now got Isaiah Davis. I think guys, I threw the stats up on the signature class video. I think as a week 13, he had like 45 yards. There you go, Ravens fans. Devontae Walker, clear choice, 6/6. I think every one of these has pretty much been a bookend. That Isaiah Davis was 1/6, so that was first off the line. This is the last print, 6/6. Devontae Walker, once again on the Sparkle. Like, the cards themselves look cool. They look really good. The quality, though, once you flip them over and you kind of look at the backs, these ones aren't as bad as the base cards. Yeah, these ones are a lot cleaner than the base cards. The base cards, those things are torn up. So we go Devontae Walker. That's actually pretty cool. A little college uniform color match. Is this our last one? So that was Devontae. Yeah, so this would be our last one. All right. So pretty quick opening. 7 cards. Not too much to go crazy about. Very last one. How about a little Cade Klubnik? 2/4. That's a sick card. Believe he's coming out of the draft next year. Or he should be coming up in the draft next year. I could be wrong. I'll have to go back and look. But I know I've pulled him a bunch in Prism draft picks from Panini. They've got him as one of the rated prospects. It's a little Cade Klubnik. That's actually a nice one. That's a good one to grab and hold on to. Cade Klubnik, 2/4. Ooh, I didn't even see that. What is that on the sticker? It looks like the sticker's got like dirt and goop in it. I don't know. Let's see if I can get the video to... If you can see that, like all along the sticker, got like dirt and hair in there. That's pretty gross. Yeah, there's hair in there. I'm trying to see if I can get it to focus. Yeah, there you go. There's hair, dirt, more hair. Cool autograph, but yeah, what Leaf? What the heck? Front's all scratched up on it. Yeah, it's got like dirt and hair in the autograph sticker. Like, all right, all right. There you have it. That is definitely not a pure sticker. That one was not pure. I don't know where that sticker's been at, but it's got some black gunk and hair. It looks like they dropped it on the floor and then picked it up and like tried to do a little 5-second rule, brush it off, and just rolled with it. All right, Leaf. So cool set. The acetate set is cool. It's all acetate. Um, cool numbered stuff. All the autographs are numbered to 6 or less. The main ones were 6 or less. Klubnik and McGregor were 4, numbered to 4. The other ones, this one's kind of Isaiah Davis is a little bit dirty. Devontae Walker looks fine. McGregor looks fine. The base cards were pretty beat up on the back. They were pretty, scratched up. Looked like they had been just kind of pushed across the table or something. It wasn't really a good acetate. Yeah, they were a little beat up there. Cool cards. I will give them that. Nothing too crazy to write home about. The Cade Klubnik is nice. Other than the, I guess, extra hairs that they decided to give us. That's awkward. But anyways, appreciate you hanging out. Hopefully you're not disgusted by that. There's Leaf Pure Football, the Pro Set Pure Football. Cool cards, all acetate. If you like acetate, these ones are really cool. The design is cool. It's just a matter of, Leaf probably needs to tighten up the QC just a little bit. Anyways, thank you for hanging out. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you found any toe jam or some kind of hairs or anything in any of your cards. Let me know if you've seen anything like that, if you've done Leaf or anything. Appreciate you watching this one. We should have one more video coming for our unlicensed week. Stay tuned, and I'll catch y'all next time.